Charter Local Edition, Brad Pomerance here. We are joined today by Sedric Hill. He is the author of this just-released book. It's called Expert Selling, A Blueprint to Accelerate Sales Excellence. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
What brought you to write this book, sir?
So I started thinking about the book probably in 2006 when I was during my corporate tenure at a very large office equipment firm.
Got it.
And I was training director at the time of this organization. So one of the tasks that I would often do is interview people like yourself, the top salespeople. And we had a large President's Club conference where I was doing an interview panel of the top salespeople. And the idea was to extract all of this great knowledge from these people so that the rest of the organization could benefit. And so we did this interview panel, and I did my best with preparing. I studied Larry King, and had I known you, I probably would have studied Brad as well.
It's all good.
And so the process went really well. We actually had a great event. I interviewed these four top salespeople, got a lot of good information, and the crowd went crazy, and it was a great event. So.
But since then, you've synthesized
over
the last 10 years, you've been able to take the best of the best.
Happening. And so one of the things that I learned in that event, though, was when I asked individual salespeople that were at that event what they really took away from it, they really didn't have anything that was, real, right? And so what I started to think about was, why is that? And I went back and looked at the tape and tried to figure that out. And I started digging into some research, and I found that it's pretty common. Most of the advanced performance that we have is subconscious. It's implicit.
And that's why this book is so compelling, is you have basically two strategies you're presenting. A cognitive strategy that focuses on performance-based learning through repetition, routine,
Absolutely. Right, and so that's the idea, is to how do you get that information out? If you just ask a top performer, they give you sort of basic information in their answer. And I found in the research, really it's because about 70% of what they do and how they perform well is subconscious. And so they just don't have the ability to express it.
And this book sets forth, I guess, 7 strategies to build that subconscious ability to be that excellent sales person in whatever you may be selling, yourself, your campaign, your product, whatever it is.
That's correct. And I would say it's definitely geared towards professional selling, because that's my background. But frankly, anyone that depends on persuasive communication can benefit. And yes, we lay out the 7 strategies of how you're able to really, through learning through your work, and thinking about things as you do them, you're able to speed up that journey towards performance.
And you've also developed apps.
Correct.
That are basically sales brain trainers.
Right.
That help you with that persuasive communication to create what you call mental muscle memory.
Correct. Yeah. So when you start to think about what really separates, Brad, the top performers from even good performers, it's really not behavioral based. It's what they think about and how they think. And so what we do with brain trainers is we isolate those strong mental skills that really make the difference, right, in how a salesperson will perform and how successful they will be. And so we can do that in an app by creating these representative tasks that they can practice and repeat over time to improve that skill.
This is outstanding.
Thank you.
This is outstanding. I thank you for joining us. His name is Sedric Hill. He is the author of this book just released. It's called Expert Selling, A Blueprint to Accelerate Sales Excellence. I'm Brad Pomerance, Charter Local Edition.